Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here. I'm still a little sick, so my voice is still not 100%, but we have another update from Magic Mountain for West Coast Racers from our good friend Dorian. You can check out his Instagram down in the description below. But I'm going to go ahead and pause on some of these shots that he got of the West Coast Racers construction site just to give you a lowdown of what's going on, especially in a lot of the subtleties that you'll see in a lot of these shots, including like small trenches dug here, as well as the taking out of some of the doorways, it looks like, in this building and being covered up by some plywood. So they're definitely doing some renovations in this building here. We've actually been seeing workers in that building in the past as well, so it's nice to know that that is getting reworked on the inside right now, as well as the fact that they're actually still digging trenches, possibly for spaces for footers right there. We will actually get to that a little later on with footer talk, but the next clip he has here shows the go-kart section of what used to be Cyclone Bay, and you can even see some of the new cutouts in some of the concrete and asphalt that you used to walk along, especially off in the distance where planters used to be. There are also some markers in there to show the fact that we might be actually seeing footers there soon. But yes, the entire go-kart track is closed off for right now, just because they are doing some work behind there, which is awesome to see. They're going to have to close off the go-karts at least until West Coast Racers is open to the public in summer. Now, another interesting thing that he wanted to bring up was the fact that some grass and some greenery has grown out of some of the dirt patches because of the rain, and I find it pretty funny, the fact that, you know, give it a couple days and grass and weeds will show up anywhere. So I find that pretty funny. But we do see another trench that is right next to the West Coast Racers Preview Center building that might be used for a footer, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. That feels like it's way too big to honestly be a footer, and I feel like it's for the piping issues that they were having earlier. And then here's just another shot of a crane off in the distance next to the go-karts. But another thing that Dorian has said during these clips is the fact that Apocalypse looks like it's been completely retracked, at least from his viewing platform. So it does look like Apocalypse might be ready to test again. I know there have been rumors flying around that Apocalypse has tested in the past couple of weeks, but I don't know if we'll actually ever get an answer to that, because we won't be able to get over to it until West Coast Racers opens up for sure. So I wonder if they're going to do anything else besides the retracking in the next coming months, but we'll just have to wait and see for that. Now I'm going to pause on this clip and go CSI on this thing and magnify. So if you can see these flattened dirt patches, this is where the station building and the gift shop, as well as the queue, is going to go for West Coast Racers. So this gives you probably the best overview of what the site is looking like right now. You have the Mexican restaurant that we don't actually know if it's going to be Mexican still or not. That is pretty much gutted at the moment, but it has a new paint job on it and it's looking pretty nice. You can see the emptiness of the go-kart track, especially with those planters gone from the front of it. But you can see obviously the outline of the building and the gift shop shape, especially the bottom half is going to be the station as well as the pit stop experience, and then the top half is going to be the gift shop. And on the left side you can see even more flattened dirt, and that is going to be the queue area, at least from the concept art. So I'm very excited to see those finally come in. The fact that they've actually been flattened out in the earth means that we're actually getting pretty close to something actually appearing there. But the trenches, this is going to be the biggest news that we have from this update, specifically talking about the trenches that we see in our first clip that I showed you. Those look like potential footers, especially with the fact that there is a marker inside the trenches. So we'll just have to wait a couple more weeks probably to see what happens there. And to let you guys know, I really don't know what is going on with the site right now. My guess is there's some trouble with permit filings. There's also been some rumors that some of the track needed reworking, or some of the support structure needed reworking, or they're just waiting for the track and supports to be done and sent over to Magic Mountain to actually start on physical construction. But I couldn't tell you which is true and which is not true. Right now, all of those are rumors that I have heard through the grapevine, but yeah, none of them have been proven, at least to my knowledge. So we'll just have to wait and see. But at least we are seeing slow but steady progress on this construction site. And I can't wait to see the final day when we see concrete or tracks or supports. And I really cannot wait to see that day. But thank you for watching. And of course, as always, we'll see you on the next ride.